Alrighty, folks, it's been a few weeks since I've posted a video. Sorry, I've been super busy. Specifications and my day job taking all my time up. But on the roads, I have seen a number of the new 911 Turbo 992.2s out on the road. Some of them demos, some of them people having now made their orders and taken their purchases. And the other day, I saw a black and white one, a classic color combination for the 911 Turbo. They got it all wrong. And for a vehicle that costs the best part of 7 million rand, you cannot afford to get it all wrong. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to configure up the right version of the black and white street racer. That is the 911 Turbo S. Let's start configuring. We're on the Porsche configurator. We find the turbo and let's begin. As most Porsches do, they start in the default color of white, which is great. As you can see with this background, it actually makes it a little bit sort of pinky orangey. So as usual, we're going to change to the white background. That gives us the most accurate reflection. It's not perfect, but the most accurate reflection of what the color looks like in real life. There is a new wheel that's just recently come out over here for the 911 Turbo S. Not a big fan. You can get it in black, both high gloss, matte, turbonite. You can get it in a couple of colors. Again, not the biggest fan. Some of you like the spokey wheels. I don't. I still reckon your best two wheels on your Turbo S are either this particular wheel with the carbon fiber insert in it. Got to go for the carbon fiber look. You can watch my video on the pink 911 Turbo for an example of that. But still, hands down, the classic 911 wheel wins out every time. Now, if we're going to go a full black and white 911 Turbo and we're going to make it rock and roll, then we've got to bring in the black high gloss into the mag wheel as well. On other occasions, I actually quite like it without the high gloss black, but if you look at it there, beautiful. Interior, black and white. So we're going to tick the two-tone, get the black in. We're going to put in some crayon seat belts, get that black and white going on the interior. We're going to pick the crayon as the secondary color in this vehicle. Okay, have a look at that. These wonderful crayon seats in here. Absolutely amazing. We look at it from the exterior. You're going to get this fantastic view of the black and the white and those white headrests sticking through there. I have seen some comments about never buying white leather. I can assure you in the Porsche, it is incredibly well wearing. As usual, let's put those rear seats in. The rear seats brings that interior right through, brings the leather down here, replacing a lot of the plastic components. Looking fabulous. I like to pick up the extra leather components. If we're going to be spending 7 million rand on a car, we might as well get all the leather in. What we want to do is we want to get the door bins in leather. Otherwise, they come in plastic. You're spending all this money. You don't want plastic components. This is the fuse box cover in leather with a contrasting stitch like we're going to have it here. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I've seen it on a few models, and it is actually very well wearing as well. We get the air vents leathered in as well, which is just fabulous. You've seen it in a couple of our videos. Even the little vents themselves have got leather in them on the two-tone. And then, of course, getting leathered up on a rear view mirror up here and getting the contrasting stitching in makes such a big difference. Let's get this exterior going. Now, you've got two choices here. You really do have two choices with this vehicle. You get the classic look like this, where we don't put the aero kit on. It's your choice. I like to put the aero kit on. I think it just brings a little bit more aggressive finish to the 911 Turbo. We will have to get rid of this turbonite over here. I know on the screen it doesn't look like it's turbonite, but it is. We're going to make that black as well in a moment, and down here on that door as well. Things that we will touch up in a moment. On the exterior design, a little bit further, we don't have to touch up any of the windows or the exterior over here. We want to, however, change out this turbonite surround around the windows, because we're not doing that. We're going for high gloss black. So let's bring that high gloss black in around here and eliminate a few things. We throw in the high gloss black door handles. I've had one or two people say that I don't like it. Toughies. I know what these things look like. You always put it in. Over here, we can put the colored badges in. I think on the black and white, we want to stick with the grayed out badges. So we're going to leave them for now. We're going to put in our sunroof as well, just for you to see it. I'm not actually going to keep it in this vehicle, but you can see if you gain a slightly more classic look, possibly without the aero kit, this is a beautiful option. But I'm going to show you what we're going to do today. We're going for that ultimate black and white look. We're going to put the badging at the back, like I said before. We're going to get that all in as black over here. We're getting rid of the turbonite over the back there. Fantastic. And then we're going to add on the side of the vehicle over here, we're going to change out that turbonite over here and get it into black as well. No turbonite left at the end of the day here. And then we're going to put the Motorsport decals on. This is for my version. As I said, you don't need to do this. You could put the sunroof in instead. But I absolutely love the stripe on the black and white 911 turbos. You want to really get it. Look at it from the front. It really, really gives it an aggressive race look about it. And you could get that with the black and white look on the 911 turbo. So I really love it. The black stripe over the top, I think it looks absolutely fabulous. Your alternative choice is not to put this in and rather put the sunroof in. Lights and vision, you can see the configurator getting a bit out of kilter here. You can leave it with the tinted ones. Absolutely fine. I always like the little bit of the silver line around here because it pulls through from the mag wheels. That's my personal choice. And I would put in on the rear lights, I would get the exclusive tail lights to get rid of that red. It's too stark on our black and white here. This red you can't get rid of, unfortunately, but we can get rid of that. On the interior side, we're going to change out the interior decor as well. I don't particularly like this carbon fiber with Turbonite. We're going to get the leather in with the silver shade. Much, much better look, and one that pulls through to the exterior. Look at how luxurious that looks. You've got this aggressive racer on the outside, and on the interior, you've got this luxury look. One could go with black seat belts in here. If we turn that off, we just got the black seat belt. Could work as a nice contrast across the front of the seats when they're in. You can see the black seat belt makes it for a relatively nice contrast on the white seats. Up to you. We're going to put the leather on the seat consoles. We're spending all this money. We're going to spend that extra $25,000, and we're going to do it in. And then we're going to make it a little bit funky on the back here. We are going to add in our white insert on the back of here, the vehicle car color. Look at that. That's going to look incredible from outside. Really funky. You can make it a little bit plainer if you want, but I love putting the white stripe in there on the back of the vehicle seats. We're going to put leather in around the steering column, or we're going to bring in the PDK aluminium and leather gear knob over here, just again finishing off that classic luxury style. Leather sun visors, absolute must. They are beautiful things in the Porsches. I love the aluminium pedals. I think it gives it a much more classic feel. They're not slippery. They're very, very good. I put the illuminated black dorsals in. This will pull through the black and white theme. And of course, we would get the leather in on the inside of the doors as well. We wanted to get the aggressive look. I drop it the extra 10 mils just to make it super, super aggressive lifting. You always get the lifting system, especially if you're dropping it by 10 mils. Never, ever don't tick that button. And we want to get our classics Porsche design sub-second clocker in our luxury interior. Yellow, standing out, horrible. Horrible. I have seen it many times with white. It works well with other colors, does not work well with the white. We get rid of it. This is our black and white street racer. Absolutely beautiful with the black calipers. We're going to put our surround cameras in. Cruise control, we don't put the pimple on the front. If it was in the middle, we'd do it, but it's not. It's off center. You can see there. No good. Do not add it to your 911. And we want Porsche entry. That's your comfort, access, and ease getting in and out. Preparation for dash cam. Your entertainment system, you could put the silver plate covers on. You can actually see it in here. If we open it up and we click here, you'll see it's a silver cover that's on there. In the particular picture of the configurator, it looks like the chrome. Now, to spend all that extra money, and it is a lot, just to have a slightly better sound system with silver plates, totally up to you. Alternatively, if you want it all to be the same color inside with a marginally less good sound system, then just stick with the Bose. It looks fantastic. Let's go to full screen and see this thing. Look at that. That is now a proper aggressive racer. It looks beautiful. The wheels are correct on it. This is what you want if you're going to design a black and white turbo street racer. The spokey mag wheels are incorrect. It will not give you the clean-cut race lines that you've got on here. You can use either the sunroof and get rid of the aero kit to have something more GT, but if you want the full teeth, I would put the stickers on and I would put the aero kit on like this to get this incredible aesthetic. Look at the proportions of this vehicle. The white headrest sticking through with the white paint and the black contrast eyeglass. Look at the backside on that. You're going to be spending this sort of money on your vehicle, 6.6 million, then you want it to look right inside and out. Alrighty, folks, if you want me to help you with the specification of your Porsche, whether it's a 911 or any other model range, you know where to find me. Jump onto my website, book an appointment with me, and I'll help you spec up your Porsche for you.